It is the day of the funeral. 30,000 people are travelling here from all over Bosnia. It happens every year. But this is Ramisa's year to say her final goodbyes.
I need to go to see when they lower my child for the last time. I have to go to his grave. I don't care what happens to me. It doesn't matter.
But she too is fearful of the Serb police and is angry that they will be present at the funeral.
What can you feel? How would you feel if it was your brother or your child or someone? You know what happened, and still they protect us.
Amir is leaving to go to the funeral. Even though it's 12 years since Srebrenica fell and 8,000 people were taken away by the Serbs, they're still being found, still being buried. He doesn't understand why Bosnian Serbs will be policing the ceremony when some are suspected of taking part in the massacre.
I am asking myself, how would it look if a commemoration for the people killed in the Holocaust, Jews, was policed by the Gestapo and police, Hitler's police?
After the ceremony and prayers, it's time for the mass burial. This year there are 465. Amir goes to help with the rest of the survivors and relatives. Passing the coffins through their hands has become a tradition. Ramisa's only surviving son, Saeed, who lives abroad, has returned to bury his brother and father. There is nothing for him here.
Now I have buried him. Now I don't have him anymore. Today everything is finished with him.
It's the day after the memorial, and Amir and his family are getting ready to leave Srebrenica. They must return to Yasmina's mother's flat they share with her in Tuzla, but they're worried. They've heard rumours that Serb extremists may be coming to parade in nearby Serb villages, and possibly Srebrenica. Amir wants to avoid them at all costs. Yasmina tries to be philosophical about leaving her home again.
The agony of Srebrenica has to be stopped. It has to be stopped by giving the special status to Srebrenica under the jurisdiction of Bosnia and Herzegovina, where the laws of the state of Bosnia and Herzegovina would be valid in all parts of the municipality and not the laws of Republika Srpska.
Amir leaves Srebrenica with only a life of uncertainty in front of him. They are not the only Bosniaks who feel unable to live here.
In the first 4 months of this year, 600 returnees moved out of Srebrenica. It means people are leaving Srebrenica every day. I feel that if this trend continues, that Srebrenica will be a dead town in a year or two.
Only minutes later, his worst fears are realized. A young group of Chetniks, Serbian extremists, have travelled to Srebrenica from Belgrade, just like radicals did in July 1995. Some of them are even wearing T-shirts supporting the indicted war criminal, General Mladic, the man who came to Srebrenica to personally oversee the genocide. Their hero, Mladic, has never been arrested, despite the presence of thousands of international troops in Bosnia since the end of the war. Later, we found them at the local cafe, still wearing their Mladic t-shirts. The Serbian police looked on. Nobody interfered. In the hills, Ramisa is getting ready to leave. All she has are the memories of her family in this house, but she cannot imagine returning if it stays in Serb hands.
How can it stay in Republika Srpska and us live there, when they got Srebrenica as part of Republika Srpska, after so many of our people died? They killed them. There were 500 or 1,000 people who were executed at the same time. Now they have got the state at the price of our children. If nothing changes, there is no life for us here.
Bosniaks, Bosnian Muslims, are now demanding that Srebrenica be given special status and placed under the jurisdiction of the state of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Today it is still firmly in Serbian hands, and reconciliation is a long way off. Thank you for watching, but I hope you'll join me next time for Witness.